Hello guys, Jeremy here. It's already been 1:30 in the midnight. So what we're going to discuss today is freedom of expression. With freedom of expression, you can express your opinions, your point of views, your ideologies to others. So the question is, are you gonna live your life being scared what you want to say to others, or you're gonna take risks and say whatever you want to say? With freedom of expression, you can say anything you want, whatever's on your mind. For example, when we're talking about politics, and you saw a lot of flaws in the present administrations, it's your right to criticize if you see any flaw, because nothing will happen if you're going to be quiet for the rest of your life. So express your opinions, not only in politics but in in other topics as well. It's like music, movies, sports, any entertainment or whatever. Let's talk about music. Like some people said, music is subjective. So, sa Tagalog ay kanya-kanyang trip lang naman yan. In English, to each their own. For example, the music genre I love the most is punk rock. For me, yeah, it's the best. Along with skate punk and pop punk. But for others, they might dislike it, and it's okay. Kasi kanya-kanya naman tayo ng mga trip. For others, they think that punk is garbage. So so is skate punk and pop punk. Mm, Meron mga ganun. There are people who are into punk rock and metal at the same time. There are people who into punk rock and doesn't like metal. There are people who likes metal but doesn't like punk, and there are people who like neither of the two, and it's okay, man. Let's talk about sports, especially basketball, man. Either you choose Cleveland or Golden State. You can be a fan of both. You can be a fan of Cleveland and but you dislike Golden State, and vice versa. You can also be a fan of Golden State and dislike Cleveland, and you can be a fan of neither because you are into other teams such as Chicago Bulls, Sacramento Kings, Philadelphia Sixers, Brooklyn Nets, New York Knicks, and whatever. Let's talk about movies. Some people are into comedy, some prefer action, some prefer drama, some prefer suspense, some prefer science fiction. Kanya-kanyang opinion lang naman yun. What else would you like me to say? So, the point is, if you don't say whatever's on your mind, and you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life. Trust me on that. Man. It depends, man. There is a time that where you should be quiet, and there's also a time where you should speak your mind. It depends on situation or circumstance. So, opinions are subjective. That's all what I want to say. Let's talk about criticism. Yes, you can criticize someone, it's your right. As long as you don't cross the line, you don't hurt the feelings of a person, unless if he or she deserves it. For example, yung mga nag-criticize ng mga, kung kinriticize kanya ng ad hominem fallacy, gantihan mo rin ng ad hominem. Pero, kung kinriticize lang naman niya yung argument mo, huwag ka mag-ad hominem. So, you should learn how to counterattack. What do you call that? It's called counter criticism. And it's getting late, so that's all I can say today. Bye.